It's back to school time for the local colleges, but with budget cuts, many students are having a tougher time now, not just getting classes, but paying for them as well. Fox 5's Brian Flores is live at Southwestern College in Chula Vista with what students are doing to pay for their education. Brian.
Yeah, Kathleen, a lot of them are just cutting back on things like food, entertainment, and gas to pay for things like tuition and books. Now, here at Southwestern College, today is day one for classes, but go ahead and check out the front page of the paper, which is the Sun Southwestern College. On the front, it says 12 million reasons to worry. That 12 million is how much that was cut into Southwestern College's budget, and what that means overall for students is that there's not that many classes. Many of the students are jockeying for classes that already exist. And a lot of them are just having a tough time getting their education finished. For Southwestern College student Gustavo Perez, this year is different than last. In fact, it's a $10 difference.
I come from like a low-income background, so far I've been able to pay off my classes, but just barely, you know.
$10 may not seem like much, but for Gustavo, that's a big difference. At Southwestern College, fees went up $10 from last year to $36 per unit. And for Gustavo, on a very limited budget, he's had to make sacrifices just to get an education.
With this $10 increase, it's just, like I know me and some of my friends have had to borrow money, it's just, I just wish the situation could be better, you know. I mean, we're just really trying to advance our future here.
Southwestern, for example, is at 80% capacity, and while students are having a tough time paying for classes, others are having a tough time finding them, mainly in English, math, and even job preparedness classes.
The state said, we just have less money for you, and so because of that, the state mandated fewer offerings. So it is more competitive, and you will find students jockeying a little bit more to get classes.
And that will be the big difference coming into this semester or quarter for students. Tuition at UC schools increased 18% from last year, while at the CSU, tuition increased 12% in July on top of an increase of 10% also just last year.
And previously had been 4 30-person sections. Now there might only be 2 60-person sections. So the classes are larger and there are fewer class sections, but there's still the same number of spaces for students.
But for Gustavo, who's just looking to get to a 4-year university, it's getting tougher and tougher just getting there.
I don't know for sure if I could continue, but what can I say? Just we do the best we can.
And don't think student fees are going to be decreasing anytime soon. Again, here at least at the Community College District, they're paying $36 per unit, but we're hearing that that price could go up to $60 per unit, but of course that depends on how the state budget turns out. Kathleen, back to you.
Getting out in 4 years almost seems an impossibility these days, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to put that in perspective in terms of how much you're paying for a unit, back when I was in college, it was around $8 to $12 per unit. And again, talking to these students, they're just having a tougher time just getting their degrees or even going on to a higher education like San Diego State or UC.
And yet the job market requires it. Thank you very much, Brian. We appreciate it. Well, many of Grossmont College